This week, Scottish First Minister Alex Salmond was under attack for his plans for independence. Liberal Democrat leader Nick Clegg was under attack after trying to cosy up to the Labour Party. And MPs in the Palace of Westminster were all under attack by Speaker John Bercow for behaving like a bunch of yobs and public school twits. The campaign over Scottish independence got serious as the nationalist leader Alex Braveheart Salmond hit back at both Westminster and Brussels, accusing them both of bullying him. First, he attacked the big three Westminster parties for saying they wouldn't let Scotland keep the pound if they walked away from the UK in September's referendum. He said they were just bluffing and blustering and would change their minds once the Scots told them where to get off. Then he turned on European Commission President José Manuel Barroso for saying an independent Scotland might not be allowed to join the EU because that would encourage other separatists like Catalonia. Salmond said that would go against all the EU's democratic principles, so that wouldn't happen either. He resisted all demands to offer Scottish voters a Plan B, so the leader of the Better Together campaign, Alistair Darling, offered one of his own. Don't vote for independence in the first place. He might not always show it, but Nick Clegg rather likes being in government, so he started making nice noises towards the Labour Party, just in case, and being quite rude about the Tories he's currently in coalition with. The Lib Dem leader said he believed Labour had changed since the last election and he could now imagine being in coalition with them after all, while the Tories had reverted back to their bad old ways. Unfortunately for him, Ed Miliband wasn't impressed. He said Clegg should spend more time worrying about the disastrous standing of his own Liberal Democrat Party, while he would worry about winning outright. David Cameron, meanwhile, continued with his new approach to attacks from his coalition partner and ignored it all. House of Commons Speaker John Bercow has got increasingly fed up with the behaviour of MPs during Prime Minister's question time. He thinks they're far too rowdy and it doesn't do the image of the place any good with the public. He's asked all leaders to rein back their troops. Bercow has written a sharply worded letter to all the party leaders, urging them to clamp down on what he described as yobbery and public school twittishness. I wonder who he could mean. The leaders have replied they sort of agree with him and they'll see what they can do. And that's it for this week. To keep up with all the political news from Westminster, go to our website ibtimes.co.uk.